Recently, citing apparent bias and a departure from its own norms, an ANC veteran called for the dissolution of the Constitutional Court and the creation of a new elected body to take its place. Before we continue, please kindly hit on the subscribe button. He contends that the existing court should be replaced by a people's parliament selected by the populace, raising concerns about the legitimacy of voting in a country run by 11 unelected judges. This outspoken position reflects a growing dissatisfaction with the court's role and rulings both in the ANC and in the larger political arena. According to the veteran, the existing legal system places undue authority in the hands of a few number of people who are not answerable to the general populace. A cornerstone of South African democracy, the Constitutional Court was established to protect the Constitution and enforce the rule of law. Strict protocols are in place to guarantee the independence and objectivity of its judges. However, detractors contend that recent decisions have strayed from these guidelines, giving rise to claims of judicial overreach and bias. Supporters of the court argue that protecting the rights and freedoms protected by the Constitution and maintaining the system of checks and balances in government rely on the court's independence. They fear that if the court were replaced, the judiciary would become more politicized and the rule of law would be weakened. A discussion on striking a balance between judicial independence and democratic accountability has been sparked by the ANC veterans' proposal. While some see it as a step in the right direction toward more democratic monitoring, others worry that democratic principles like justice and fairness may be compromised. This talk poses important questions on the nature of democracy and government in South Africa. There will continue to be discussion and examination of the Constitutional Court's future and function in the country's democracy. Once more, with South Africa preparing for a massive transition in its real head of state, the gatekeeper-dog relationship Judges Matter has expressed its reservations about Vice President Worth Mandisa, who is expected to succeed Director Worth. The organization, which is renowned for closely monitoring legal plans and affiliation, has brought attention to the significance of blazing association and integrity in maintaining public trust in the genuine framework. Decides on the 2 or 3 important districts that issue suggests Central Worth Maya should focus her efforts on is the reform of rightful autonomy, independent of other factors. The link has integrated the fundamental need for the true pioneer to operate free from political influence and pressure, ensuring that decisions are taken based only on legal advantages and value. It is believed that keeping this door open is crucial to maintaining public confidence in the legal system as well as peace and order. Even with a true open door, Judges Matter has demanded that the effectiveness and compassion of the legal system be restored. The real chief of South Africa has had to deal with issues involving caseloads and suspensions, which have continuously impeded the finest growth of noteworthy value. Boss Worth Maya is centered on management adjustments that streamline procedures, reject deferments, and work on, when in doubt, according to the guard dog. This includes leveraging progress to bring judicial procedures up to date and encourage enlistment to a higher standard. Honesty and dedication from the real boss also score highly on Judges Matter's list of concerns. The group has pushed for more basic clarity in course, disciplinary procedures, and legal frameworks. Director Worth Maya may help promote the veracity of the true pioneer and liberate view from inclination or debasement by cultivating an environment of openness and honesty. Judges Matter has similarly concentrated on the significance of promoting order and change inside the lawful pioneer. The relationship observes that a real boss astute of South Africa's many persons handles its validity and sensitivity. Supervisor Worth Maya should support initiatives that promote more inclusive representation of women, eliminate stereotypes, and bring in more vibrant, licensed professionals to the legal field. Director Worth Maya will therefore have to make decisions on more significant social concerns impacting the actual boss in her new role. Denounce's issue has brought attention to the necessity for effective measures against cash-related discrimination, head-based brutality, and other issues pertaining to social liberties. Manager Worth Maya may help ensure that the courts really contribute to the development of substantial worth and sensibility in South Africa by arranging the authentic pioneer as a fundamental role in resolving these concerns. Makes a determination upon the underlying inconveniences and obligations of the